Hey guys, it's Adam Levitan back with another video edition of Levitan's Leverage to talk about tonight's 9-game Wednesday slate. Let's get right into it. First up, the injury that I'm looking at tonight is Jahlil Okafor for the Sixers. He's going to be out again with this shin/knee injury, and it really affects the entire Sixers offense. First of all, we know that Nerlens Noel and Jeremy Grant are going to start. Noel is coming off of a bit of a knee issue of his own, but he seems fine, and he's going to go tonight. He's only 900 more than Jeremy Grant. I strongly prefer Nerlens Noel in this spot. I know he has to deal with Dwight Howard against the Rockets, but Nerlens, without Jahlil, gets in so many more pick and rolls with Ish Smith and has so many more chances at rebounds because he's playing closer to the basket. So whereas Jeremy Grant, we need blocks and steals. Noel, I think rebounds, points, pick and rolls with Ish Smith. Really strong play at a weak forward position tonight. Matchup that I'm looking at is in that same game. It's Dwight Howard against the Sixers. I mean, first of all, Dwight Howard looks extremely healthy right now. He's played at least 32 minutes in 7 straight games, appears engaged. And then we have the matchup. It's just an absolute dream against the Sixers team that already gives up 4.81 more DraftKings points than salary-based expectation to centers. And then we throw in that they don't have Okafor. So although Okafor is not a very good defender, he is a big body. And now the Sixers are down to Noel, Carl Landry, Rashawn Holmes, Elton Brand. I mean, these guys have absolutely no shot against Dwight Howard. So there's a lot of center plays tonight that I like. I like Alex Len. I like Andre Drummond. I think Dwight Howard is right there with those guys. Situation to capitalize on is Kemba Walker. And anytime Kemba is at home, my ears are perked up. For his career, he averages 36 DraftKings points per game at home versus 30.8 on the road. So that's really, really significant. He comes in white hot, just an absolute monster over the last couple weeks. And then we also have the fact that he's playing against the Pelicans, and this Pelicans team is so thinned out, so banged up. We'll only have 8 or 9 guys even active tonight, and they already didn't really care about defense. So no Eric Gordon, no Tyreek, Norris Cole is banged up. It should just be an absolute feast for Kemba Walker tonight. Guy I'm not on tonight is David Lee, and I know a lot of people want to roster him. He's just been on an absolute tear since joining the Mavericks. But he's only playing somewhere between 16, 21, 22 minutes per game. And now that his salary is up to $5.1K, which is really expensive for a guy playing that cheap, it's really hard for us to profit on that salary. I mean, even if he can sustain 1.2 DraftKings points per minute, which would be really, really hard to do, almost impossible to do. And that's especially true in a tough matchup with Detroit. But even if he could, he's not going to smash value because he's just not going to play enough minutes. So I know it's enticing to try to go back to the David Lee well at 5.1K. I am not interested. Game Gerri and I are watching tonight. Gerri's my dog. She's back there. The game that I'm interested in tonight is the Heat and the Bucks. And I don't like using guys against the Heat. They have a really, really good defense. But that's what makes this so interesting, because with Michael Carter-Williams out, we have such a different situation for the Bucks. We've seen Giannis Antetokounmpo play the point guard and just rack up close to 10 assists at will, 10 rebounds at will. Then he gets all the steals and the blocks that he always gets. And then we also have Jabari Parker playing so many minutes at the 4 and getting rebounds there. We have Chris Middleton, who is underpriced relative to his 40-minute projection every night also. I don't love using guys against the Heat, but I think that they are all still in play tonight. And then on the other side of the ball, we have Hassan Whiteside, who's questionable with a stomach bug, but he's always in play against the Bucks team that defends the center position really poorly. We have Goran Dragic, who has seemed to turn a corner with his season. So a lot of plays in this game, not layup plays, but just interesting plays to consider. All right, be sure to check out all the content on DK Playbook, and you can find the podcast I do with Derek Farnsworth and Andrew Wiggins there as well. For Gerri, I'm Adam. Good luck tonight.